Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome to Divorce Guy Watches Divorce Court. I am Jason and I'm divorced. This is the only thing that my wife left me, this hoodie. I did wash it today for you. Thanks for joining us. This is a fun new show that we're starting, and please sit back, relax. We're gonna be watching a classic episode of Divorce Court today. Comment in the section, tell me what you think, talk to me, let's have a fun time. I need friends, please. Let's get to it. Wow, there's a lot of people. Hey, Clump Hoppy, hello. Hello, Jason, hello, Clump Hoppy. Akira Mari, what the hell is this? Well, it's a new show called Divorce Guy Watches Divorce Court. That's all you need to know. Hi, MIJN said, what? And I say, what? Back to that. Danielle Jordan said, what's up? Human by nature. Wow, there's a lot of people coming in here. Let me know if you're single. Let me know if you're divorced. This is all about divorcees and single people getting together and watching an episode of Divorce Court. What else we got here? Jag259 says, are you a judge? No, I am not a judge, but I did do a lot of judging of my ex-wife's love, and I give a big thumbs down on that. Jessica High says, maybe you are a bad husband. Well, you know what, Jessica High? Have you been talking to my ex-wife? Who are you? Please email me personally. I don't need this on the forum. Thank you so much. Well, we got a lot of people. This is, wow, James Craig says, married 19 years, bro. Well, James Craig, please keep watching. Tell me what I did wrong, and also give your opinion on what's going on in the episode today, because it's a big one. Wow, we got a lot of people in here. Mary Bear says she's single too. Thank you, Mary Bear. Maybe we can have a love connection on the comments section here today. I'm not ready to date quite yet. I've got a lot of things going on, like my career and YouTube Live, so I'm off limits, but maybe you'll find somebody. Okay, well, we got a lot of people in here, and we got a great episode. This episode of Divorce Court has a stripper. It has a paternity test. It's got a lot of ups and downs. It's got an angry mom. So let's do it. Let's jump in. Judge Toller is about to lay it down, and I think it's time for a divorce guy to watch Divorce Court. Let's do it. Let's hit the episode.
Today on Divorce Court.
I'm here to see the judge because Taiwan doesn't support my dreams, and he's very irresponsible.
Those are great photos
My main
already.
issue with Amber is her jealousy and anger issues.
Taiwan spurges money on unnecessary items. He's careless. He really likes to party
hair.
and not
She's
think
half
about
mermaid.
tomorrow.
That's
I think Amber wants to be a stripper for the attention more than the finances.
Okay,
or
she wants to be a stripper.
More than being a
All right,
dream
I
of
get
hers.
it.
I
That's
think
with
she wants
the hair.
attention.
I would
Let's
like
see.
Taiwan to be more
Her name is Amber.
open-minded
She's got blue hair.
about my dreams
It all makes sense
and
now.
aspects in life.
And also, his name is Taiwan. That sounds like a stripper
Divorce
name.
Court is now
They sound like they should be a match made in
Good
heaven.
day,
I
ladies
don't know.
and gentlemen. I'm here with Amber Smith and Taiwan Collins.
Here we
The
go.
two of you have been together for 5 years. You've been married to, separated for the last 10 months. You have one
23
child
years
together,
old.
or at least you believe you have one child together. I understand that Mr. Collins and your mother, Ms. Janice Collins, hello to you, have some concerns as to whether or not that child is yours. So we did do
Wow,
a DNA
Mad
test,
Mom.
and we do have that answer here for you today.
Mad Mom alert.
But before we get there, I want to start with you, Ms. Smith. Why don't you tell me what's going wrong in your marriage?
Well, like you said, we've been together for about 5 years now. Been married for 2, but he doesn't believe in my dreams, and he's very irresponsible.
Now, what dreams do you have that he doesn't support?
Well, I want to be a dancer. I've actually been dancing since we've been separated, but he didn't want me to dance while we were together.
Okay.
Why didn't you want her to dance?
I mean, she wanted to be a stripper. Dancing is a whole different thing.
I thought I was like backing up for Britney Spears or something.
what you're
should've
saying.
made
To say I'm a
that clear.
dancer. No, you're really a stripper.
You
I
should
mean,
make
I'm
it big.
divorced.
Are
I
you
don't go around
stripping?
saying
Yes.
I'm single
Okay.
premium.
Can
know?
you understand that a husband would be concerned about that? It's a lifestyle that brings you. Oh, well, is that a stripping picture? There you go.
Stripper life.
Well, you look good. I'm gonna say that. You look good.
Snapchat.
But it brings you into contact with, less than savory people. You may not always be safe, and it's hard to watch your wife be sexual in front of other dudes.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but it's something that's in my heart. It's not something that I just want to do. It's something
Stripping
that's
is
in
in
my
your
heart.
dream.
Yes. It's something that I want to do.
Cholesterol's in my heart.
How does stripping fulfill you?
Well, when I was 4 years old, I told my mom I wanted to be a pole dancer, and she gave me a whooping.
4 years
So I'm 23
old?
now. I need to do it at some point. You know what I mean? It's something I love to do.
She wanted to be a
I don't get
stripper
tired
at
when I'm
4?
doing it. I'm very, very active, and it's something that I really enjoy.
Listen, I wanted to
It's in
dance
my
on a
heart.
pole, but I
Okay.
wanted to be a fireman when I was 4 years
Okay.
old. I didn't want to be a stripper.
Mr. Collins,
Plus this
I
body.
can understand
no.
your concern about that. Do you have anything you want to add, or was my response adequate?
She don't support my dreams as well. But I mean I just
Don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you.
It's my wife. I mean, if it's just like a girl, that's what's up. But my wife, nah.
Okay. What are your dreams?
Unless
that
you're
she
Kanye
doesn't
West,
support?
I don't think
I
you
mean,
would
I have a dream
like
of
to
being a
see
promoter.
your
I wanna be
wife
in
dancing for
entertainment, period.
people.
Music, anything. I mean, that has to do with entertainment. Because I mean, I'm multi-talented. But I mean, before I was talking to her, I was doing promotions with a company, and like I did a bunch of good stuff with them, shows, music, everything, and like. When I got with her, she always made like it was an issue. Oh, it's 'cause too many girls. You always gonna be out and this and that. So I'm like, I mean, that's just really having a job. Period.
Well, his contract was over when he first met me. He was ending his contract. He wanted to start it again, and he was letting me know what it took.
Well, what were your concerns about him being a promoter? Why didn't you want him to do that?
Well, at first, because he flirts so much, he's like a big flirt. He will flirt with anybody. He says that he's like a nice
work at a
guy.
pole.
Okay, I understand that completely, but
Oh, he's a flirt.
I still don't go around flirting. Dancing is, like I said, dancing is in my heart. I'm not going around sleeping with nobody or trying to do anything besides that. But when you're in somebody's face and you're like, oh yeah, you're so cute, or how you doing, or oh, girls giving him kisses on the cheek while he's at work, it's too much. It's too much.
So you grinding in some guy's face should be okay with him.
But he never let me
can't be
do
nice to
it. He never
somebody?
let me do that when I was with him. I didn't do anything. I was in a box. I didn't do any of that. But when we separated, that's when I started to dance.
She's
I
out of
didn't
the
do that
box
when I
now.
was
She's
with
on the
him, but he
pole.
was doing that when I was with him. He was flirting, and I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't dancing. I wasn't doing anything.
But you think he should be able to be with you while you're dancing.
I do.
But you don't think he should flirt with women or just be extra nice. Go ahead.
I mean, as a promoter, I gotta talk to people all the time. I mean, to get people to go to the events I got going on.
You
So
have
it's
to
like-
be charming.
Yeah,
And
You
I've
have to
seen
be.
You
that.
gotta be all of that. So I mean, that was
Because
just part
I
of my
did
life.
support
Is
your
promoter
dream
another word
because
for
I was there
pimp?
with you. I put flyers up. I passed out
That was-
flyers. I
Okay.
promoted. I
This
did all
looks like
of
a
that
good
with you.
business
now
solution
I
to me.
understand, since he quit doing the promoting, you're unhappy with how much money he's making.
Well, I never seen any of the money that he was making when he was promoting anyways, because when we got together, he ended up moving in with me, and then it was all us together. It was him getting a regular job. I never seen any money from him promoting, period.
So are you saying that you are has always been the one who's done all the maintaining of the household and breadwinning and
No,
taking
that's
care of
not
everything?
what I'm saying.
Okay, well, what are
'Cause
you saying?
At a point in time, he did have 2 jobs, and he just does his thing. He's really, really focused when he's really focused.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes he's unfocused, and he's like doing anything at all. So it's either this or that. He's like balanced or not balanced.
Yeah, it's either he's bringing in a lot of money or no money.
Exactly.
Mr. Collins, your response to that?
Making me quit my job, I mean, that's a whole different transition to life. I mean, honestly, I didn't picture myself having a regular job, working at a fast food or nothing like that. If I want to be the owner of what I'm doing,
Right.
or at least doing something that's going to get me to that dream. But
Right.
it's like, I mean, yeah, sometimes you do go down, especially when you're working for somebody else.
All right, Taiwan, I hear you,
You know,
man.
people with an entrepreneurial spirit sometimes don't do well for a while, and then they do well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then they do really well. And, you kind of got to ride with a guy if you love him.
I
If he
understand
married.
that completely. I did. I really did. I let him do whatever he needed to. He
What
got back
caused
into
the
promotion.
separation? What was that issue?
That issue was we
The
were staying
stripping.
with someone else, and he decided he wanted to go spend money on him and his friends, and he just got comfortable where we were. We were sleeping on somebody else's
The guy
floor.
needs to get a drink.
So,
His wife is dancing
he said
upside
he was
down.
going to his mom's, and I wasn't invited there, and I just went to my mom's, and yeah, so
Did it get kind of frat brother on her?
It did.
You sleeping on somebody's floor, you're spending money on fun and beers and all that kind of stuff, and then when you got tired of that, you went home to mom?
No, I wouldn't even nothing like that. I mean, honestly, we did end up staying with her friend. I mean, I had just got a new job working for like a little spot, and I was a server. So I mean, I was basically saving a little money that I got from that job because I was working off basically tips, living off the tips or whatever. It was so we can pay a couple
That's
things.
a promoter
I mean,
tie,
when
by the way. He's got that golden tie. He's halfway there. Every promoter I've ever met
All right.
has a golden
I
tie.
got that idea. I want to hop onto another topic quickly. Is why do you question the paternity of your child?
Oh, see, that's not even.
You don't?
I don't question that. No, that's my boy. He looked just like
So
me.
is it your mother
It's
who
his
questions
mama.
it? I mean, we took
she
a
said
DNA
something.
test for a reason, right?
She said something, but it was more out of, like anger, if anything. My son looked just like me to me.
Mad
You know what
mom.
I mean? My mom's too.
She's
I
like,
mean,
please don't let
Okay.
this kid be
Well,
my
I tell you
grandson.
what. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll ask her.
Test him twice.
What do you believe is the problem in this unit?
She always wants everything to go her way. She have a nasty mouth. And when you need somebody to do something for you, you need to come to them a little bit better than you do. She come there, she kicking and beating on the door. Give me my
I love
baby.
the
You
mom's
don't have to do
earrings.
all
They're
that.
big enough for Amber to dance on. All right, let's pause it real quick. Can we do that? Let's check in with the comments here. Wow, that was the first act, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm on Team Taiwan. Seems like a nice guy that's just trying to like start the music promotion business. And then we have Amber, who's like just wants to strip. She got it in her heart. What are people saying? What's worse, being a music promoter or a stripper? Let's see what people say. Jag259 says, quotes, he doesn't believe in my dreams to be a stripper. That is the nutshell. If your dream is to be a stripper, up your dreams, okay? Eat some melatonin. Is that it? Is that what it's called, melatonin, when you need to go to sleep? Thank you. We have good producers here. Get some better dreams is what I'm trying to say. What else did Jag259 say? His tie matches her belt. Very coordinated couple. That's what I'm saying. If he just took his promotional skills and his tie and used it to promote his stripper wife, they might be the biggest couple in Vegas, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to work out. Chim Cham, hey Chim Cham, he says, or she says, this is ratchety at its best. How do they have stripping in your heart? That's a good question. How do you have stripping in your heart? I know you can have stripping in your booty. I know you can have stripping in your legs. I've seen stripping in your boobs, but I've never seen stripping in your heart. Maybe she's a stripper with a heart of gold. I don't know. But I don't think so with that hair. What else do we got? Sugar Daddy, Darij. It says the relationship is toxic / controlling as it is. Question mark. He's absolutely right. I mean, these two people just don't care about each other, it seems like. And they got a kid, and that's what's sad about it. Let's do a couple more, and then we'll get back to the episode. That Black Chicks XO, his face, crying, 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 sad, sad, sad. I know, man. He got himself in a situation. I'm telling you that. I feel bad for Taiwan, which he spells his name Tijuan. Extra credit for that. All right, one more. Butter Baby, B-U-T-A baby, says, LOL, Judge Toller said you grinded on some guy's lap trying to make it clear. Girl, you ain't just dancing. Real dancers should be insulted. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I mean, you don't have to go to Juilliard to learn how to dance like that. I'll tell you that right now. You probably make more money, but call it what it is. You're a stripper. So it's going to be stripper versus promoter, and the mom's about to get involved. I say let's get back to the episode. Thanks for sticking around. Keep commenting. Let's go. Yeah, Mad Mom.
Miss Smith, his mother is here, and that always
Look
tells
at her.
me
She's pissed.
mom and daughter-in-law don't get along. Why don't you tell me what conflict you are having with his family?
Well, first off, he's a mother's boy. Every time, everything, he always wants to call his mother or either goes to his mother's house or she always knows our business no matter what. And
What kind of stuff does he tell her that you find inappropriate?
What mother-in-law
well,
doesn't?
I'm not sure. She really just comes up with things on her own. You know, she goes and spreads things to her family, too. You know, she says that I follow up behind him one minute. She says I'm crazy the next minute. You know, that girl is this and that girl is that just because I'm that girl at this moment. His previous people that he was with, they didn't get along either, just because their closeness is.
Did she just admit that she's that girl? Is she crazy?
Do
She
you
just
talk
admitted
to
she's
her a lot?
crazy.
Do you tell her a lot about the problems in the marriage or the concerns that you
I
have?
really keep her out of my business when it comes to what I got going on with my marriage because I know she's gonna have something to say, but I mean, honestly, I just started staying with my mom. I never really stayed with her growing up. I mean, so when I got back with her, that's my mom.
Has she, during the marriage, was she complaining that you do or talk too much to do more stuff with or talk too much to your mother?
She just complain and say like, oh yeah, you should just keep your mama
What
business.
mom
and
is
she
gonna
don't know this
like
and that. And I'll be like,
it if your
I
wife
mean,
is
if
a
you gonna try to
stripper?
put me out, I gotta go to her house. So she
What
gonna find out
mother,
something
good
happened.
mother in their heart's gonna like it?
Mr. Collins, does she dip a lot into your business?
I mean, she say what she gotta say, but she don't really like ask me like, oh, what Amber
Unless
did
she's
this
like, you know
time.
what, you
Like,
should do some of these moves. I'm going to show you some of these
Yeah,
different moves. The mom doesn't like
That's
that.
what
We're
it
talking
is.
about you, Mrs. Collins, so why don't you come on up? Why don't you come on up? How are you, Mrs. Collins?
I'm all right, thank you.
Here we go.
What do you believe is the problem in this union?
Well,
The
for
stripping.
one thing, she always wants everything to go her way. Mm-hmm. And it came to a time where they both was working. Mm-hmm. He always doing all the sacrificing. Mm-hmm. He quit the job so somebody can be there to watch the kids.
Because you said you were going to
Stop.
watch the kid,
Stop.
and you didn't.
Stop.
Because you have a nasty mouth. And when you need somebody to do something for you, you need to come to them a little bit better than you do. See, I don't mind helping them out, but when you tell him he can
When
take
you come correct.
Yeah, that's right. Don't come there.
Well, what kind
Kicking-
of things, when she's seeking assistance, how does she go about it? You like, pretend you're her.
She don't. She won't ask me. She'll have him ask me. Because I don't know why she think that I won't do it because it's her, but the things that she do. When the baby comes over there, she'll say, well, he can take the baby. So he brings the baby over to my house naturally, right? Well, not even an hour after the baby's there, she come there. She kicking and beating on the door. Give me my baby. You don't have to do all that. If you don't have lights over there at your house, why can't that baby stay here where he's going to be straight
in a
and he
good
can be able to
environment.
get he can be warm and all that because it was cold on the time.
Okay.
Take the kid to
now
the strip club. They
I
got
want
free
to switch
buffet
gears to
there. You
talk
know, they got
about
chicken fingers.
Why there were concerns about the baby. Now, I'm
Here
going
we
to ask
go.
you, Ms. Smith, what do you want him to be okay
I want
with?
him to be okay with me dancing. I want him to be okay
It's
with my
stripping.
dreams. It's my heart.
Stop calling it dancing.
Okay.
What you're telling me, right as of today, that poll is a deal breaker.
That poll is a deal breaker. All right, let's pause it again real quick. We're going to take a couple more comments here. How are people doing, man? Woo! Jack259, he says, you have a nasty mouth. Miss Collins also said that at the wedding. Boom. Man, I wonder where the wedding was. Do you think it was classy or it was probably on stage? It was probably on top of a pole. Do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded stripper? What else we got here? Let's do a couple more here. How you people thinking? Rodney Martin, he said, did she just refer to herself in third person? If she's talking about Amber, then yes. Amber, you know, she's a showman. She's a stripper, and that's her thing. Jalicia Benjamin says, Mom knows best. Absolutely. I'm on Mom's side in this one. And we got a kid, and that's a sad thing to see, and I think the mom is right. I mean, you can't be stripping all night and then come home and expect to have any energy to give to your kid. Your kid wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, one more time. One more comment, and then we'll get back to the episode. Enrico Hall says, how's she going to be mad about him talking to women when she's getting naked and felt up by all kinds of men? She needs to have a seat. She does not need to have a seat. Right here. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. She's a mom. I'm not going to do that. But he's absolutely right. It's a double standard. It's sad. She doesn't care about the kid. She doesn't care about the relationship. What can you do? All right, let's get back into it. Let's see how this turns out. I hope it's good. I don't think it's
Should
going to
Dewan
be.
accept Amber's decision to work as a stripper? Tell us
Great
what
question,
you think
everybody.
at Facebook.com/divorce
Put your
court.
answer in the comments.
Divorce Court will be right back.
Should he accept her life as a stripper?
If
I'll
you
give
would
you my
like your
answer
case
right
to be
now.
heard on
No.
Divorce Court, call us toll free at 1-877-311-2222.
No.
Or log
See,
on
I've been
to our
single for
website
so
at
long, I'm just thinking about, oh, that
divorcecourt.com.
might be cool
Follow
and
us
sexy.
on
No, I don't
Facebook,
have a kid,
Twitter,
thank
and
God. But
Instagram
you don't want to
at
do that.
Divorce Court.
Now we're back.
So I understand, you know, the concerns, and I understand we also have a picture. So let's just take a look and see who. Cutest
That
thing in the
baby.
world.
Yeah, that looks like Taiwan for sure.
Cutest thing in the world. You see yourself in him?
Yeah, that's
That
my
baby.
boy right there.
Yeah. Okay.
See, they love him. They love that kid. Here we go.
Yeah, all right. That's your baby.
That's
your baby.
Yeah.
That's him.
There's proof.
Pretty eyes. The whole bit.
Mrs. Collins, do
She
you
don't
want
look
this
happy.
relationship to survive?
Not
No.
if they're not going
Miss
to
Smith?
be responsible people. No. Because, like, I did my things in the past, but after I got myself together, my kids was my first priority. That's what I do. If you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, if everybody don't come to an agreement on how you're going to pursue this part and how you're going to pursue your part, there's no reason to be together.
Gotcha.
She's right.
Mrs.
Okay,
Collins,
but then
thank you
it's
so
still
much.
you.
Thank
You
you.
can, you can have a seat. Now, I'm going to ask you, Miss Smith, do you want this relationship to survive?
I do. If he can just, be open and he can just deal with the things that I actually want to do, because I've tried his lifestyle. And, he tried to promote again, and I was there right with him every day and every night helping him out.
Open to what? What do you want him to be okay
I want
with?
him to be okay with me dancing. I want him to
Stripping.
be okay with my dreams. It's my
You can't
heart.
get I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Okay,
That's
well,
somebody
I
gonna be able to
mean,
do.
that's something that's the reason why I've been bottled up for so long. Even when we were both rapping,
Yeah.
we write music all night. He's like, yeah, we could be performing. Yeah, I could be dancing. Why would you want to be in the background dancing?
Would
You're
a
supposed to be in
woman
the
be
front.
okay if
I
her husband
love
started
to
male
dance.
stripping?
You don't get that.
But that's
I don't
something
think
you should have
so.
said when we
Love-
first got together.
But I
we talked
did.
about what we
I
wanted
did.
to do.
And then you're like,
talked
oh, that's
about
Hang on,
ratchet.
let him speak. Go ahead,
We
Mr.
talked about
Collins.
this. We talked about me being a promoter, and we wanted to go back and try to find me another little street team or more connects or stuff like that. Like, I mean, she could have said, "Oh, I want to be a stripper," not just, "Oh, I want to be." She didn't even really say dancer at that point. She just said, "I like entertainment." Actually, the first thing she told me she wanted to do was be a
Choreographer.
what is
The
it?
dancing.
No,
Choreography.
no, not a choreographer. It was like the news, the weather girl, basically. Like,
Meteorologist.
Meteorologist.
She wanted to be a meteorologist,
So, like,
and now
yeah, so I'm
she
thinking,
wants
like,
to make it rain.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, she's stable. She got her kids. She trying to do whatever she got to do. But like,
Oh, she
After
loves
a
the
while, it
rain
just all
if it's
changed.
cash dollars.
But you're telling me, right as of today, that poll is a deal breaker.
that's what it is. I mean,
That's
I
a
can't,
deal
I
breaker.
can't.
That's what
You know
I
what
need
she
to
should do? She should move to Mexico where the meteorologists wear bikinis. She could be a stripper meteorologist in Mexico. All right, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick commercial break. The kid is theirs. The only way that Amber's gonna stay in the relationship is if Taiwan says, yes, I'll let you be a stripper. I don't think it's gonna work out. Zena Williams says, some people could accept that, but he loves her, so he couldn't tolerate her as a stripper, so he shouldn't settle. That's absolutely right. I mean, the relationship was before. They had this kid before she wanted to strip. She's just confused, man. She doesn't know what she wants to do with her life. She seems like she's just too young, and she wants to strip more than be a mom, and that's it. Zuna Rarun says, damn, I walked away. Is he the daddy? He is the daddy, and he loves that kid, and she's still a stripper. One more, and then we'll go back to the episode. Butter Baby says, I'd be okay with my man stripping if I was a pimp. And there you have it. All right. If they both can make money off of it, maybe that would be a good solution, but it doesn't look like they're going to come to an agreement. Let's see what Judge Toller has to say. Let's get back to the final part of this episode. Wow.
The rest of this proceeding will be about that adorable young man, Kwame. He cannot tolerate your pole dancing, and he has the right to say that, and he has the right to leave if that is indeed what he wants to do. If you want to save this union, the only recommendation I would have is there might be another type of dancing that is less erotic that would allow him to stay. But if that pole dancing means that much to you, this union is over. That means nothing to Kwame. He should have two parents equally involved,
Yep.
equally interested.
Yeah,
You
everybody
should
start
see
putting
you
those-
both all the
start
time.
putting those preach
And
hands
not
up in the
only that,
comments.
he needs to see two parents who treat each other decently. Everybody is on Kwame's team. Everybody's on Kwame's team.
Team Kwame.
You don't argue in front of him. You don't start no stuff in front of him. You do have a stable environment for him. And if your environment isn't currently stable, how selfish is it of you to keep him in your unstable environment because you don't want somebody else who you know is going to take good care of him. Just handle him for a little while. That's selfish. That's all about your dislike for her and not your son's best interest.
Mic drop.
That's how you feel.
Drop the mic, Toller.
Mr. Collins, I think you're a good guy. I think you want the best for your family, and I want you to make sure. I don't think you're gonna, but I just want to make sure you don't get distant. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stay right up there with him, and you make it easy for him to see that baby boy.
Whenever he wants.
Whenever he, yeah. And be pleasant, be cool.
Whatever he wants, unless it's between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Do it someplace else. And I would ask you, just on a, I want my life to be cool. I don't want to be mad.
I love Bailiff Joe.
I don't want to be angry. I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to run into a whole lot of people I don't like. I talk to people in a manner, even if I think they're crazy and ridiculous, but I talk to them nice because I don't want no stuff. My heart and my blood pressure too precious to me. Too precious to me. Mrs. Collins, you're older than she is. I will ask you to step up first. Apologize for whatever negativity you may have brought to the situation, and say, "Hey, I love that boy, and I'd like to have a positive relationship with you." And then you respond like you got some class.
Kwame's got a hard road ahead of him because Amber's not going to stop stripping.
Let us all hope so. Let us all hope so. I have never. I've seen, when you've been a judge, I've been since 1994, and I always say I've seen it all. I've never seen anybody who had pole dancing in their soul, but I've seen it now. You too do the best by that child, Mrs. Collins. Thank you so much for being that interested third party. Large extended families are always good. This matter is adjourned.
Good luck, guys. Wow. I feel for Taiwan, man. He's a good guy, and he's actually got a dream.
We should all make adjustments, and only thing what I can do about that is
shout out to all the crew at the bottom there. Everybody helped with the show. Shout out to production and attorney, the travel assistant, the mediator. Shout out to Music By. I can't read this fast enough, but thank you everybody for joining us on Divorce Guy Watches Divorce Court. This was really awesome. We had a lot of great people putting praise hands up for Judge Toller, and this was an episode that really kind of broke my heart because I'm divorced, but thankfully I didn't have a kid. And when you have a kid in this situation, man, that's tough. So let's hopefully Amber makes the right decision. You guys made the right decision by hanging out with me. Check us out again, Divorce Guy Watches Divorce Court here on YouTube Live, and always watch Divorce Court on your Fox station, wherever you might live. Thank you guys so much. I'm Jason, and tell your single friends to text me. I'm lonely. Have a good one. Bye. Don't strip.